Hi Libra, how are you? Here's your reading for whenever it resonates with you. It may not resonate now, it may resonate a couple of weeks down the track, it may not, it may resonate a couple of weeks before this date today. So what I'm doing, I'm created a spread and I'm going to follow the spread here. It's what fills my cup. It's from my Illuminating the Soul Path Tarot course. If you'd like to take a look at the course, just jump to my website. I learnt tarot twice, and the second time it spoke to me very differently. The symbols have different meanings, very closely related to the traditional meanings. That cups are our vessel, what we hold within. Traditionally, cups are about emotions and possibly the relationships. That's where people have taken the cups to. But we are actually the vessel, and what we hold inside, whether it's our emotions, our characteristics, our drive, whatever we have within, they're the ones that's affected by, whatever cup card comes up. Pentacles is our energetic expression, where we're putting our energy to. So I'm basically doing energy reading with the cards. Wands is our inspiration, so they haven't deviated too far away from the traditional meaning. Swords are our moral authority. Swords are double-sided, so therefore it's whatever we do to heal ourselves or harm ourselves. I mean, do we want to keep... Good, I've got the first card out. Do we want to keep, harming ourselves, or do we want to start healing ourselves? This course was channeled down to me from the Divine Creator, and it's a pathway, basically. So once you sort of see the pathway, once you see the patterns, it shows you the patterns, it shows you the obstacles. It gives you a chance to sort of redirect your natural guidance system to your own path. Now, speaking of paths, the first card I have, what is in my cup? I have the Eight of Cups. Okay, let's see what other card comes out. I do like jumpers that come out of the pack. It tells me that they want to be read. So let's take a look, and if there's any more jumpers, that's great. If there's not, then I'll split the deck. There's no particular way to shuffle cards, whether you wait for jumpers to fly out or whether you, split them in piles of 3, 5, 6, 9, however feels right for you, because you are the authority. What the cards are doing, they're just sort of triggering parts of your subconscious to allow you to see patterns and the wisdom that you hold within. The cards don't have the answers, you have the answers, and they're a way of sort of helping the wisdom come out. Card 2, what do I need to put in my cup, which is the Four of Swords. Okay, all right, I'm just taking a little bit of time, so I'm going to put them in a pile of 3. Put that there, grab that one and put that on top. And now card 3 is what to take out of my cup. Now it doesn't necessarily, funny how they're cups, we've got 1 sword and 2 cup cards, doesn't necessarily mean to take out of your vessel. Take out, it means what to bring, basically what to bring up. What do I need to, so almost, what do I need to organize to allow me to move forward? Card 4, where to share my cup. Looks like a very sharing situation. And card 5, what supports my cup with sustenance, which doesn't look that good at all, but I'll put a clarifier on there and find out what's going on. Whether you like the, investigative part of your life or putting things in order, whether you're in a bind and just, you might like order, getting to the bottom of things and making sure things are balanced and you are on the middle path. Okay, so what is in my cup? This has come out before. This has come out in the Virgo reading as well. Now, with the Eight of Cups, it's a journey. You're going on, and if we put it internally, because all this illuminating, sorry, I'm just lost my train of thought there. It just went off. It went off with the man in the Eight of Cups. Come back. So, the Eight of Cups is a journey, and all these cards resonate to our inner world, our inner landscape. So internally, we're sort of thinking, okay, I'm just not so fulfilled here. I know there's more. I know I still need to go out and find out, you know, what extra ingredients I need to help me move forward on my pathway. Not everything is out in the open, as you can see from the eclipse sun up there. We've got the sun and the moon up there, but the eclipse moon. So not everything is out in the open. There's still some things hidden that you need to go and find. Our internal navigational system that usually takes us where we need to go. Our subconscious sort of, knows things before our body does. We end up in places where we think we wouldn't end up in. We think they're new situations. We'll put ourselves out in a group of people somewhere. And this one person will come up and give us a message, because everyone's basically a messenger in our lives. And what that can either do is take us down a new pathway, or give us an aha moment. Give us that missing cup that he's walking away from. He's got his 8 cups down here, and he knows he needs one more. Now, I'm not saying it's a he, or it could even be a she. It's not giving us a gender here. But what I'm basically talking about is the energy, because we have masculine and feminine energies within us. So it's looks like the masculine. The masculine part of you knows that there's more on this journey and is going out to get it, because the masculine side is action, where the feminine side is receptive. So if he's going out on his journey, it's the masculine part of you. He's holding a wand, so he's very inspired to find out what is the missing piece that you need to help you move forward. Now, card 2, what do I need to put in my cup? Okay, now, what do I need to put in myself? More rest and recuperation, more meditation, more faith. If it's a meditation, you can see the swords pointing to his third eye, throat, and heart. So being at the third eye, it's pointing to the vision that you had, the vision that your life path was meant to take, or you're wanting to take. Pointing at your throat, the things that you need to say. Pointing at your heart is opening your heart a bit more to the experience of life and gaining that information that you need. So it's about speaking up, but you also have a sword laying down here, also laying horizontal with you as well. So you've put your sword down to rest. Now, swords are double-sided. So again, it's about, are you wanting to harm yourself, or keep, you want to heal yourself or keep harming yourself, not the other way around. Sorry, I've done a night shift, so my brain's still a bit, but we'll get there. So it's the Ace of Swords laying down there with you. When you're ready to sort of get out of your state of repose, that's when you'll gather up your sword and you will put into action these swords that are hanging here. There's a picture up here in the stained glass window, and it almost looks like a picture of salvation. You've got also looks a bit like the 10 of Cups as well, 10 of Pentacles, sorry. You've got a priest in this window here, and it looks like somebody on their knees asking for salvation. So whether it is a period of time that you need to reflect within at a previous part of your life, and asking you know, for forgiveness. Forgiveness for yourself and forgiveness from that other person. It doesn't mean, you know, stamp out the front door now and go and see that person and, you know, demand forgiveness. But it means asking it for within yourself first so that you feel comfortable and at peace with everything before that action can happen. So, what to take out of my cup? What do you need to take out? What do you need to sort of rise up from within for these actions to occur? Now, I've got the Six of Cups, which to me is going back into the past. It's reminiscing about when times were a lot easier. Giving and receiving was not an expectation. It was just a you know, there was no expectations about anything. People gave things to you. You can see their children. So it could be going back into childhood where there was innocence, there was beauty, there was innocence, there was trust, there was vulnerability. See how the guard's walking away? So it's an unguarded moment. There was a moment of vulnerability where things were not so much equal because they're not standing, you know, eye to eye, but still a moment of vulnerability where love was shown, trust was shown, and the flowers are blooming. So it's like it's a spring day. So it's bringing that vulnerability out. It's going back into, I'm just looking at the houses in the background, the buildings in the background that look just a little bit unkempt. So it's slowly disappearing from your subconscious mind. I've got a cat at the door. Excuse me, I've got to let him in. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. I'm back in a sec. Hello. Hello. Here. Come on. Come on. Hello. And here's Crumpet. Crumpet likes doing these videos as well. It usually helps with the readings. So it's a point of your past that is slowly losing hold. It's like you've been through a healing. You've been healing from the past. And now it's time to slowly, it's kind of like the last hurrah, basically. Because it's finally losing its grip on you. It doesn't have a grip on you anymore because you've been working through it. And as you can see from the buildings in the background, that they're sort of all decaying and sort of, you know, falling apart. So the picture, let's say the picture, that scene of your life, it just doesn't have any hold on you anymore. So that's someone from the past. It's almost like you're finally slowly letting go, which is a good thing. Because if you hold on to it for too long, it sort of, it unevens, unbalances your energy. And you would love your energy to be nice and balanced and flowing and giving. Okay, now what to share? Where to share my cup? Now, this card here, a lot of people say it's the marriage card as well, partnership. They see this as the Jewish chuppah, where people get married under, and you can see it's a little bit of a celebration. So if it is a partnership that you're going to share parts of yourself with, it turns out it's going to have a really good foundation because it's a Four of Wands. Now, the Four of Wands are inspiration, and Four is a good card for foundation. So it's starting off on a good foundation. And again, you've got buildings in the background. They sort of seem like they're partially made, or it's a good foundation at the back. Not many windows to see out of, but there's a bridge there and it's sort of covered over with flowers. So there's a bit a bit of growth coming through. You've had your party. There's people in the background that you're sort of moving away from. You're going to walk through these wands here. You're walking through, it's almost like a portal that you're walking through into a new part of your life. So even parts coming back to the Six of Cups, you know, coming from the past. So parts, it's almost like, you know, you're trusting yourself again, because previously you've been in situations where it wasn't right for you. The vulnerability was there, the unguarded moments were there, but just something sort of really, you know, was a little bit triggering, or just something wasn't right at that time. But now everything's sort of coming into structure, everything's coming into play. So again, it's still bringing that vulnerability up within yourself and asking, again, forgiveness. That's what I'm sort of getting with these three cards up there. You know there's more for you out there, and you're willing now to sort of move forward and take a chance. Now, I want to get to have a look at what this fifth card is. What supports my cup with sustenance? Now, I'm not really seeing a positive vibe in this one, but let's see. I'm going to clarify. Again, you've got buildings in the background. So structures from the background. You're pulling down the old structures in your background. So that's what I'm seeing here, feeling tied up. You're not sort of coming from the, you know, the Four of Wands and then going into the Eight of Swords. Again, swords are our moral authority. It's what's held us back from being able to move forward. But we've got the Five of Swords on one side, and generally the Five of Swords is about competition, ego, but it's behind you. So you've let that part of yourself go. On the other side is the Two of Swords, which are planted, they're all planted fairly well in the ground. Now the Two of Swords, another card, it's about a choice, a decision. Now you have made your decision to keep moving forward. And what you're doing is you're using your intuition. Even though you look you look tied up, it's experiences from the past that you're now bringing into the future, that you're not going to put yourself in these situations anymore again. Out in front of you is the Ace of Swords, which is about your moral authority. You know how to wield the sword. You know how to use it. You know what you need to do to be able to carve your future. So let's put another card down there, and we'll have a look and see. We'll have a look and clarify the Eight of Swords. What's the matter? What's the matter? One card, please. One card for the Eight of Swords. One card. One card for the Eight of Swords. Okay. The new beginning. This is a great card to get. So it tells me that you're willing, you are ready now to move away from what was holding you back, everything that was sort of tying you down. You've used your sword to carve yourself a new future. Well, it tells by the Four of Wands as well that you're coming into a partnership and you're now moving forward. So that's a new beginning. It's a new beginning that you're wanting. So this is a great reading, Libra. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it helps you in some way. If you'd like to view my course, just I'll put the link to my website down in the description box. Please like, subscribe, and post in the comments any questions that you have. Looking forward to read for you again. Thank you.